So the last three options have to do with presets. A preset is a set of generator and effect and envelope data that is stored in a text file to be loaded into a track. PSPSeq stores all of its preset files in the preset subdirectory under PSPSeq, and all preset files must have the .psp file extension. A preset file only contains preset data for one particular combination of generator and effects. For example, there are distinct preset files for both BAM, BAM deck, BAM mask, and so on. So there's a full set of 64 separate files for presets. Because there's 8 different generators, 7 different effects, plus there's 8 additional preset files for the case where there's a generator and no effect. And then within each preset file, you can save up to 64 actual presets. So to get to the preset functionality, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to unmute the BAM 0 track. Now I'm going to push Start, select Synth, and the first option is Make Preset File. So the basic installation of PSPSeq is one preset file for each generator and effects combo, and these are called SeqDef. And the way to make a new preset file is to go to Make Preset File and selecting it, and then it asks you which generator effects combination you want to make this for. So again, you can scroll through using the analog pad or digital pad. So I'm going to make a new one for BAM. So you push X, and then you're given the opportunity to name the preset file. So this uses the same controls that are used for saving songs and recording loops and songs, and also for setting the names of loops. So you use the analog or digital pad in order to set the name. So I'm just going to make this call it E2. So then you push X, and it's created a new preset file called E2 that you can then access through Load and Save Preset. So now what I'm going to do is show you how to load a preset. So now I'm going to push Start, go up to Synth. Now I'm going to select Load Preset, and then it asks you which preset file you want to, or which preset you want to load to, which track. So I'm going to select BAM 0. And then it asks you which preset file you want to load from. So when you first start PSPSeq, again, you only have one preset file to choose from, and it's called SeqDef. Now I've been playing around with this version, so I have a few different preset files available. But I'm going to choose the SeqDef one right here. And then in order to select the actual preset file, you push X. So then it asks you which preset you want to load. So in the SeqDef, there are some presets, some preset slots that have interesting data and some that are empty. So all the ones that have interesting data are given a unique name, and then all the empty ones are just called preset 8, preset 9, etc., etc. So I'm going to go back to an interesting preset. I'll load in. What should I load in? I'll load in the SQBD preset. So I was scrolling through by using the digital pad. You can also use the analog pad in order to go through different preset names. So when you find the preset you want to load, you push X, and now it's asking you if you want to overwrite the frequency data. And the idea here is that you might have a preset that you that's like say for a melodic portion of a song, where you set all the synthesizer parameters to values you want, but you want to keep the frequency data that already existed from the loop that you're working on. So you just want to load, say, like a new patch, but you don't want to delete the frequency data. So you're given the option of retaining the frequency data from your previous from what you had previously composed before. Now, if you're loading in a preset that is some sort of effect, or say like a drum sound, then you probably want to keep the frequency data from the preset and use it within the actual song. So, so in this case, because I'm loading in a kick drum sound, I'm going to say yes. And then the next option is whether or not you want to load the preset to the current step, the current loop, or to the entire song. So you can scroll through the different options by pushing the digital pad up or down. I'm going to load it to all the steps in this loop. I push X again. And now you can hear that the sound has changed. And now it's some sort of square wave based kick drum sound. So one thing I want to demonstrate to you is how you can actually preview presets. You don't have to load them in. So I'm going to go back to the menu system, select synth, select load preset, select BAM0, select the seek def preset, and now I'm going to select, say, the clave. And so if I hold the left trigger, you can hear how the sound has changed, and it's actually playing the clave. However, it's not overwriting the frequency data. Now if I push left trigger again, it goes back to the square wave kick drum. Now if I push the right trigger, it previews the preset, but it also overwrites all the frequency data. So this gives you an opportunity to listen to the difference between keeping your old frequency data and loading in new frequency data. So this is the way to preview. And when you're actually previewing a sound, you can see that the text changes from white to blue. So I'm going to exit this again, and now I'm going to select clave. I will overwrite frequency data, and I will just load it to the current step. So you can see how on step 0 it has it's loaded in the clave sound, and then on step 32 it's kept the kick drum sound. And the reason why I loaded into step 0 is because PSPSeq keeps track of the current active step when you're working with presets, and so the current active step was step 0 when I was testing presets. So then when I selected to only load to a step, it loaded to the step that was active.